nice team playing soccer over there. Got some soccer players. Ooh. Okay, wait. Can you focus?
How are you? Oh, look at your cute face. What are you doing?
Hey friends, how's it going? You guys want to be on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
You guys want to answer questions for me?
For sure.
Oh my god, I love this answer. Oh my god, okay. First question. There's only 3 questions and you're done. All 3 of you. Okay.
Was that the first question?
The first question, no. The first question is, have you ever heard of or are you aware of the single that dropped today, XRP Rap by Kungfu Nerd?
I have not.
Have we heard of this single
not.
that dropped today? No one's heard of this. Perfect.
No.
Question 1 done. Question 2, have any of us heard of Bitcoin?
Yes.
Anybody heard of Bitcoin? You guys have heard of Bitcoin?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Has anybody heard of XRP?
No. No.
1, 2, 3, no. Okay, perfect. You're done.
Okay, awesome.
That's all I really wanted. Thank you so much.
Have
You
a
guys
good
are the
day.
best. Thank you for participating. Farewell. Man, you guys look like you're ready for this.
Oh, we're ready.
This is not a paid endorsement.
Oh,
This
not
is
at all.
This is not a paid endorsement. I brought this in case it was super loud out here, but I don't know if it actually is. The only thing I was going to ask people, I wanted to take a consensus of the populace if you guys have heard first question of Kungfu Nerd. He's a rapper. He just like dropped a single today on Spotify,
No.
YouTube. Nope. First question done. Easy. Second question. Have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yes.
You've heard of Bitcoin. You are all Bitcoiner aware. Yeah?
We are, but wait.
Okay. Have we heard of XRP?
I think I have.
You have.
I don't think I have.
No one has. No one's heard of XRP, but you've heard of Bitcoin.
Yes.
That's it. That's all. Those are all the questions I have.
All right.
All right, so
All the
simple.
information I need. That's all the information I need.
Perfect.
Hi. How are you? Do you want to answer some questions for me?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay, hey. Have you ever heard of Bitcoin?
Yes.
You have? Have you ever heard of XRP? No? I'm just out here trying to play with this new gimbal I got. It's like lets me move the camera without it getting choppy. I was also going to ask people about if they've heard of Bitcoin or XRP. Those are the 2 questions. And then you just answered them for me. Thank you so much. Do I have your permission to post this on YouTube?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Cool. Thanks, man.
Can I see it?
Can you see the YouTube?
No, yeah. What
Sure.
you gonna post?
Well, yeah, sure. We turned off the camera and I let him review the footage that I had just taken, and he laughed. I laughed. We had a good time. This guy was actually really cool. This is actually one of the cooler guys I talked to this day, and he thought I was out there just filming people being a creep, and he tried to call me on it. That's why he looked kind of grumpy at first, and I walked over to him. But after we laughed about that, and he looked at the video I recorded of him, he was laughing about how grumpy he was. I was laughing about it. It was great. I wish I recorded our interaction after I turned the camera off, because that's when he really came out of his shell and was really a great guy to talk to. But shout out to, I didn't even get your name. Shout out to you. This guy turned out to be really cool, and he had a good time. We had a good laugh, and he said I could post this. We also chatted about BTC and XRP for a second, so that was cool. Good times. This is honestly, I'm gonna put your advice on here. This is honestly though my first time doing this. It's honestly my first time coming out with the camera turned to people to ask people questions about stuff. Normally, I'm on this other side of the camera. I don't get to come out and talk to people, so this is a first for me. We'll see how it goes.
What are you trying to accomplish here? So
Hi friends.
Hey, what's up?
Y'all are on camera right now. Can I ask y'all questions?
Shake it really hard.
It's a gimbal, so it's not going to shake. But I like your enthusiasm. I like y'all's energy. Can I ask y'all questions on camera?
It's great.
Can I ask you a question on camera?
I mean, we're on camera right now.
That was your question.
It really is.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
He's hit 30.
Thank you so much for your time. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
secret
What
card.
was the question?
Oh, do y'all really want to answer
I
questions?
guess you got our attention.
Have you ever heard of Kungfu Nerd? They just dropped a single on Spotify today,
No, but I like
the XRP rap.
Are you Kungfu Nerd?
Yes, I am. This guy knows his stuff. This guy knows his stuff. All right.
Got us, Timmy!
All right. Got you. Okay. Have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
Come on, Tim.
Have you heard of XRP?
No. Yes, Timmy.
No. Yes.
No.
Yeah, Roper.
No. You can't answer falsely. You're not helping. You're not helping us in any way.
Timmy. All right,
Thanks,
Kung
guys.
Fu Panda. We're gonna listen to the
Look up Kung
SoundCloud.
Fu Panda. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I've heard of them.
They're all right. What's been happening so far?
Okay, cool.
So, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very well. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Is that okay? On
Yeah,
camera, and
sounds
put it on
great.
YouTube.
Okay.
This is yours saying it's okay. to
Yes.
Put it on YouTube. Okay.
Good to go.
So first, have you ever heard of Kung Fu Nerd?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. This one I just want to preface with, I totally messed this one up. This is my fault. I was sitting there with the camera off, and this girl walked past me, and we had a moment where we looked at each other, and then she said, "Are you Kung Fu?" I didn't have my camera on, and I wish I would have caught that on camera. I didn't have it on. I just wasn't prepared for that. I just didn't think that was going to happen, honestly. And she was carrying like some work gear, so I knew she was working, and I didn't want to bother her while she was working. But then after we chatted for a second, and she told me she knew who I was, and we started chatting about why I was out there, I said, well, let me just do the interview with you. So I kind of messed this one up. She says, yes, she knows me. And I answered right away as she's saying, yes, like, yeah, that's crazy. You knew who I was. So I kind of messed up this part of the interview. There was no suspense. I like said, you guys will see it, but I just want to give a preface that I talked to her for a minute, and then I tried to start recording the interview as if it was a normal approach, but it wasn't. We had already chatted for a second, and then I think I just turned the camera down to the ground because we just started actually talking, and I just left the camera rolling for a minute, so we're going to have a little bit of that rolling as well. So let's just wanted to give you guys a preface of why I asked her if she knew me, and then I answered I was surprised she did so quickly. Because we'd already chatted for a minute. So let's just roll it.
Yes.
Put it on YouTube. Okay.
Good to go.
So first, have you ever heard of Kung Fu Nerd?
Yes, I
You
have.
actually have. That's really funny. That's one of the first questions I was asking people. Because I just dropped a Spotify rap today, XRP rap. It's on
Okay.
Spotify. You should go listen to it.
I will go check it out.
It's really silly.
Okay,
It's really
sounds
silly.
good.
It's a parody rap.
Okay.
Um,
I'm excited.
So second question, have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yes, I've heard of Bitcoin.
You've heard of Bitcoin. Have you heard of XRP?
No, I
Never
haven't.
heard of XRP. How dare you? No, I'm just
What
kidding.
is that?
I'm just kidding you.
Tell me.
It's easier to use for banks to use it for other.
Have you invested in it? Is that why you're promoting it?
XRP move!
No. No.
It's falling.
Okay,
It's
great.
been sinking. It's been like sinking for 7 months. It's been a declining digital asset, right? So it's like
Okay.
losing all this money. All this money is like sinking out of the crypto market
Okay.
because it's not regulated, because it's open.
Is Bitcoin also sinking? I haven't heard about
Mhm.
it lately.
Bitcoin's
It's been
down.
a while.
Yeah, Bitcoin's down. Everything's down.
Okay,
And
that's
so
sad.
it is sad. I
I
had
loved the whole
idea.
Yeah, of being off the government radar with your spending.
I think that's still a thing. I think
Yeah.
that the root of blockchain, I think the root of like blockchain and consensus and governance has changed forever.
Yeah.
I don't think we can go back from that. Like I don't think we can go away from the fact that now we know that model is there.
Yeah, it exists.
You
It
know.
just needs to be refined
Exactly,
until
yeah.
it works.
Exactly. And so that's
Brought to you by your teeth.